Catarina! Oh, excuse me. Don't know why my throat suddenly gave up on me there. Hi, Irina! I am Catarina Nora Stella. My pronouns are she, her. And welcome to the time to chill the frick out. Ah! It's doodling time. We're gonna doodle some more Pippa, my favorite penguin. Previously, when I was drawing Pippa, if you saw my previous drawing stream, sorry, you're hearing me kind of like slowly process my thoughts because I'm separately rearranging something on a different scene. I'll be ready in like one moment. There we go. Back to here, and yes, we're good to go. Hi, Irina! I think chat is working on screen this time. I might have just missed not seen it just now, but I did have it working earlier, so I think it's good again, and even my wireless indicator is back up and running. In the previous episode of Doodling Pippa, I was doing the shortcut meme, and then I did the first slot of that, which was brain thinking side boob. I don't. The chat is here now. Yeah, I'm hoping that the delay there isn't too long. I do set on YouTube. It's supposed to be the ultra low delay, and honestly, it's there's no reason for there to be any big delay, so I think it will be okay. Take care, Coca. Previously I did the shortcut meme and I did side boob, and then the next panel was inner side boob, and my brain said you could make an illustration out of that. And so they were doing an actual illustration. Gamers, do you remember the Super Crown and the whole thing with Bowsette and all of that nonsense? That's what we're doing here. So we have part A to this doodle. We have a big Pippa, and then part B to this doodle. We have these sleeping regular Pippa. And that is what is going on here. So, impost. Don't worry, we have Big Pippa, and then we have Real Pippa. Where the hell? Sorry, I'm looking at two different screens. I'm adjusting layers on OBS and adjusting layers in CSP. There we go. So there's your high stream elements. I don't know why it keeps doing that message now. The one thing I'd like to change if possible is adjusting that navigator crop, but I think I'm just gonna leave it as is so I don't mess it up. Blah! So there are the main things I'm having a problem with right now, which I need to get sorted. Good, that's all on that layer. The first is setting up this crown, because I don't think it being centered is... I don't like it being centered. I think it kind of needs to be like sort of similar to how I've got my horn off-centered on my head. I think this also should be like that kind of position, or this kind of position, as opposed to being squarely in the middle of the head. And also, something which I messed up in a previous illustration as well is making this look more like Pippa, which I think I need to make her hair floofier, because I have a tendency to get it to kind of stick it too close to the head, where there should be more, I reckon. So actually, I think I would do that first and foremost, try and do the floofy hair. I also want, this is the problem, I want to make it floofy around here, so it's like, it's got the Pippa silhouette, but I also wanted to give her long hair. And that's kind of... I wonder if I should reference that from Yunaka, because that might... Interesting. It's not like I'm entirely giving her the same hairstyle, it's just figuring out that same... Hey there, Apples, welcome in. We're doodling today, I'm just getting some extra reference up on... You won't be able to see it, it's just for my reference. That's gonna help a lot. Okay, let's try that, because that might actually help me figure out. Today we are drawing Pippa Pebblesworth. If you are unfamiliar with her, check her out, because she is adorable and excellent. But also I am drawing bigger Pippa today. Whoops. This might help. This might work better if I get the arms in first, actually. Because I need to have it, at least get the top of the arms in. Okay, let's make a layer for that. Come here. See if I can remotely get arms to look decent for once. Trying to just like, I'm not doing full-on musculature or anything, but just emulating that somewhat by doing rounded shapes and then joining them. That might be a bit too thin. Is that too thick? Hard to say. Just gonna layer mask some of that away so I can see better. Nope, where is? This is the problem, you gotta name your layers. Also, this one is rear leg, that one's front leg, and this is arms guide. There we go. Now I know what I'm doing. Actually, I probably don't need that layer here still. Okay, maybe I do. Let's get rid of the bit that is overlapping. Ooh. Probably modify that. Probably edit that later so it fits as intended. Should probably get a little, at least the start of the sleeve up here as well. Where the heck does it go? on top, probably around here. And then it's just a big old floofy shape, which I am not the best at making floofy shapes. Ah, yippee! I'm just realizing the navigator is probably not even useful, but oh well, whatever. It kind of shows somewhat of what's going on. I'll reset it. I'm fussing. Lock that. Whee! Make that a little bigger behind me. Come on, OBS, stop it. That'll do. How's your day? Pretty good. Honestly, I've kind of just started my day. I woke up a little late because I did my thing. I was working on projects late. And then I went to sleep late, and then I woke up at like... Well, I did wake up relatively early originally, and then I fell asleep again. But no, by this point I am feeling nice and awake, which is good. Okay, I need to draw this in a way where I'm not directly just reading off of the original, because that is a bad habit. I didn't want to copy the thing. But no, I am awake. I have eaten breakfast. Huzzah! And I'm thriving. And I am honestly just looking forward to doing some drawing, because that is what I have not been doing as much of lately. Now. Oh, Kindle, why are you like this? Literally opening up a opening up a book on drawing. Trying to find a page of how you do frilly shapes, because I don't do them that often, and keep forgetting. I kind of need to do a bit of training on that, I think. Frills, frilly frills. So what I kind of want to do is I want to do a big old whoop. Okay, this shape is fine, but then it's like, okay, how do I kind of need to flatten the shapes when it's down here. And like, how do I finish this one? Oh no, maybe. Maybe that'll work. Because this one, these need to come lower down, I think. No, that's... Gosh, dang it. Lasso tool this. Rawr. No, don't copy and paste, you silly. Nope. Try it again. Maybe if I start from this side and then just kind of join it up. Whip. Okay. Erase this. This part isn't going anywhere. My god. Nice hobbies to be interested, but gave up from lack of progress. It is difficult to keep that up and also kind of to make progress. One of my around this time last year, I did a piece where I made a lot of progress. And I think the key to that was just like finding a character and a concept that Pippa, yes, is a Pippa, but we have Big Pippa, the dream of regular Pippa. But no, the way I made a lot of progress last year was finding a concept and drawing that I really wanted to do, and then just went all out, not just on doing it, but like learning how to do all the individual techniques like the shading and how to draw certain parts of anatomy better, and just really focusing on making that piece as best as I could. And I think that's how you improve. Like you draw things you want to draw because you want to draw them and because you enjoy it, and that's kind of automatically fires up your drive for figuring out how to improve, I think. I would like it if I could fire up my drive for improving bloody frilly shapes. Ba-da-da-da. But also, there's equally times like this where it's like, I don't want to mess up. And so brain says, I will just not draw it at all. But no, you have to draw it. Eh. Okay, have that side smaller and that side slightly bigger, maybe? Maybe? This is kind of ridiculous. I feel like I should ask Lala for help on figuring out how the fresh hell you draw these things, because she will know. She has frilly things all over her outfit. It's not wide enough. That's probably where I'm going wrong on this. It's just like not remotely big enough. Or too big. No. Okay. Draw a circle. Draw around it. That's how we make round shapes. Now, I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm a master or anything. I sometimes have really great pieces, and then sometimes I just really mess up. But I think if there's any advice that I can give, I think that's what I would say. And it's also advice to myself that I don't take enough. Ooh. Ooh, frills. I'm gonna message her now so I don't forget later. Because if I don't, is going to drive me insane. Then say, please teach me to draw. Girls, I beg of you. I am dying. That'll be a nice surprise for her later. The only other thing I'm missing out? I'm drawing the small shapes before drawing the big shapes. There we go, now I have a guide. Can just not freehand this nonsense as much. And the real question is, where do these go from here? So this is going to come in and down. The question is, does the one of this go down? I think it does. It would. Yes, that would make sense. Makes sense. Right? Brain thinking? Need a dumb sticker on my head. From Mogus. Dot, 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 dot. I give up. I'm doing 3 frills and 3 curly shapes and that's it. There we go. I think the other thing I need to change there is make these kind of go in for that area, maybe. No, the first version I think was better. This version. Is there a boob line still overlapping this? Oh, because it's... Gotcha. Or maybe it's not a boob line, maybe it was supposed to be a torso. I don't know. Okay, it looks a bit better when I erase that. This is also just still, like, not even the detailed sketch. Now the part I struggle more on arm shape. Look at arm. What are the shapes of arm? Larger oval towards, but not meeting the elbow. And then just noodle arm toward the end. Okay. Didn't realize I was going to be glitching out quite as much. Let's see if I can. There we go. That might be a little less weird on the tracking. Feel like that's not quite right. There's really not that much muscle on this area. But also, it's not nothing. It's the thing where if I stick my arm out this far, how much? There's more elbow that comes out to the side, I think, that I'm not quite getting in there. Let's erase some lines and see if that's working. Did I make her arms too long? We'll find out later. That's why it's on a different layer. And then there's you, a hand. Not something I enjoy. Okay. So, gonna get out my wooden hand. It's on my desk so I'm not purely using my flawed imagination. So actually, one of the first things we're going to be seeing is the chicken leg situation of the thumb. Not to draw a thumb, you draw a chicken leg. I've successfully confused Lala. These triggers. To the rescue, maybe. Okay, and then this chicken leg is pointing in the wrong direction. If she's got like her hand on the ground, it needs to be probably possibly foreshortened. Oh, this is, you know what, this is the point where I should say, no, Catarina, this is a silly idea. Just cover up the hand. This is not a hand-based. Yeah, I know I do need to chicken leg the phone. So this is a really stupid but very real art tip someone shared to me that was on TikTok. Not a TikTok fiend myself, but she is, and it's like, yeah, that works. If you look at your hand, like the palm facing area of your hand, and look at like where your thumb joins to your palm, you can see like there's the big old squishy mass attached to your thumb, which moves around with it. And when you're drawing, if you want to draw the thumb, you can basically draw it as if it's a chicken leg with the big meaty bit attached to the palm. And that kind of helps you figure out how to draw both the thumb itself and also that thumb pad meaty thing. I don't know the anatomy term. That kind of thing is what that idea helps with, and I've actually been trying to implement that because it's a very weird shortcut which I wouldn't have thought about. It's not even from someone who's well, she's sort of an artist, but not she's not that big into illustration, but it was very cool of her to send me that tip because it's actually kind of helpful. So yeah, you can kind of see what I'm trying to do here is make that chicken leg, and then when you draw the whole hand in afterwards, it sort of becomes a fun. You do need to draw it properly, but you do get to the vague shape when you do that. Quite funny. That actually turned out better than I was expecting. But also, this is facing the completely wrong direction, so it doesn't matter. You can see the chicken leg, yeah. Absolutely bonkers. But honestly, when it comes to any of this, it's like, do whatever method that helps you get there the best. Like, as long as you're not entirely like copying, tracing someone else's work or something like that. Oh my god, it is Lala to the rescue. She's sending me doodles. Sensei, thank you. Yeah. Kind of like that trend of drawing Among Us characters with boots for eyes. Oh yes, absolutely. The crying eyes where you draw like, hang on, I'll just do it in the corner over here. First, you draw an Among Us bean. Then, you give it big shoes. Draw the visor. And then look, you've drawn sad eyes. Anyways. You know what's funny? That's now going to be caught in the time lapse. That's now in the I think that's recording the time lapse, right? Yeah, that's now in the time lapse for this, that'll be. Hi Arena. Yeah, not boots. There we go. I've done the necessary step I needed to do. Yes, Lala, hi. This is what I was struggling with. It's the making these frills, especially when they kind of curve round. I don't. Yeah. It's... I said I was going to leave it like that. I don't like leaving it like that. I don't like leaving it like that at all. But attempting to take some inspiration that you've given me, it looks like we want kind of 2 lines like this. There we go. Only starting over a little bit. It bothers me so much. Oh, she sent me another one. La la. Thank you. Do you know what? I think I'm overcomplicating it potentially. Because when I really look at this, if I'm looking at what you just gave me, I want to first kind of do silhouette. Oh my god! Do I need to increase my stabilization? Is that what's happening here? You kind of use the lines at the extreme to just cut around. And then add... I don't fully understand, but I will make it, I will... Art baby Catarina is crying. My brain, I swear. Remember to hydrate, by the way, because that is definitely what I'm missing. Delicious. Okay. Firstly... Oh, that's too much stabilization. Okay, back to this one. Doop, 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 doop. I should be paying you, Lala. I should really be paying you. Okay, so what I need to be doing, like, way simpler shapes is the first step here. Oh my goodness, that's all the... What just happened? Clicked my way to the other side of the canvas. Is that all you want, Lala? Is that all? Hang on. There you go. There. Enjoy your payment. Ah, frickin'. Oh, now she's twerking. Great. Okay, so draw the big ol' simple shapes. The big simple shapes. Catarina, what's happening? Why won't you draw correctly? Well, first of all, that's actually not the kind of shape I want, is it? I don't understand. And just now found out who Lala is. Her channel, I mean. That's nice. Yeah, Lala is a absolutely awesome artist, and a very funny streamer as well. Depending on how long the stream goes on for, I will often pseudo raid into her at the end as well. I set 2 goals when I was deciding when my stream slots would be, and that is that they would try not to overlap with Lala's streams and that they would not overlap with Pippa's streams. That's it. That's all I thought about when I was figuring out what times of day I would be streaming. Lasso tool, please. I can't with this fucking shape. It's so stupid. There. That's what I wanted. Oh my god. No. Please. Okay. I've basically just drawn like 2 boob shapes. That's noted for future reference. Now I draw the wiggly lines. Incredible. Fucking hell. Oh, it was so easy. I just need to draw. No. With the 2 drawing shortcuts we have learned today, one of them is chicken leg and one of them is boob. Why? But hey, it works a whole lot better than whatever I was doing before. Okay, I am going to cheat on this, as I mentioned before, though. I'm fucking hiding this hand. No, go to hell, hand. I'm not drawing that. But now I've told myself I'm not going to draw it. I have to draw it. Fuck my brain. Okay. I know what I do for this. I take a picture of my hand, and then I reference that. Art is like this. If it's difficult, it's probably because you are making it difficult. In multiple ways, yeah. In multiple ways. Alright, give me that front facing cam so I can angle this correctly. Find its surface. Amazing. I have a photo of a hand. No, don't do this to me. Don't. Tell me I didn't just do that wrong. It's the wrong hand. It is facing the wrong direction, isn't it? What do I do to save this? How do I cover this hand? How do I cover this fucking hand? Okay. Chat. I'm not gonna draw the hand. I can't right now. If I try to draw the hand, I will die. What will happen is probably next week I will schedule a drawing hand stream. A drawing stream specifically for practicing hands. And that is all I will do during that stream. Have a big ol' training session, because that is a thing that I never do and really need to do. Dun dun dun, dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Elbows are hard as well. Especially like sometimes that arm is simply too thick. I've simply made it too thick. More streams. Slightly move the dream bubble borders. That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah. At the moment, this border is like, this isn't what it's gonna necessarily look like at the end. This is just a vague idea of how it's gonna be. But yeah, I think it'll probably be exactly that. And since this is gonna be like, where are you? Is it this one? This one? No. I don't know which player it is. My own fault. There it is. It'll be like the rounded shapes, so I select fucking layer and then I don't draw on it. I don't know, it's gonna be like bubbly shapes, so it's like this, and then that way it'll kind of avoid me having to do that. I'm getting secret messages again. Muscle studies. Oh, lesson 3, name your layers. Yeah, good point. While I do that, I'm gonna do exactly that. Dream border. There we go. And you, what are you? Okay, that's literally just like yellow grass. What are you? Because that's another one. Okay, face. Face. Main. There we go. Now all of those should be good. Oy, oy, oy. Wait, no. These two. Regular hit. There's one hand down there, which I will draw properly. That's fine, though. That's much simpler, because it's not in perspective. Okay, so I'm gonna count that hand out, basically, and go back to sorting out these arms, and then to the legs. We do have a little bit of the frills visible here, but like, not enough for me to draw it properly. Just draw this shape and that'll be it. Yeah. I think that might be okay. I'm wondering, is this arm too thick or is this arm too thin? No, I think it's actually okay. This is thicker than it looks because of the perspective is okay, I think. Just need to make this not quite as skinny because that's not the shape it's going towards. Don't know why I'm refining so much in, again, a very early layer. Just erase that bit because that's going to be hidden by the leg. Alright. I'm gonna go back into the main layer because I don't care, basically. Basically just drawing over. I mean, I don't really need to draw that much there, do I? Because I've already drawn. Just do it, Catarina. Just freaking do it. I'll regret it otherwise. I promise the leg only looks jank at the moment because I haven't drawn the other lines. Or at least I hope that's the case. Okay. Da-na-na-na. Now, if I hide some of these, like, hide these leggy layers at least. Where in the fresh hell is her skirt gonna go? Normally, The brain is processing. The heck? Oh. I knocked my bottle of hand sanitizer over. No problem. Miss Pippa's skirt. It is not that long, and that is a problem for this pose potential. So, I think what I'm going to do, because the idea of this, like, this is the whole kind of hand sanitizer gang. Yeah, I definitely carried them a lot. Like, ever since COVID days, while obviously it's not, I mean, as far as I know, not as much of a problem as it was back then. I've definitely been much more aware of getting sick by just, like, not being as sanitary, and since then I've just, like, not really gotten remotely as sick as I used to. So yeah, absolutely, I'm absolutely hand sanitizer gang. But yes, the whole idea of this was, like, based on the whole Peachette, Bowsette, Super Crown situation. So I was thinking, okay, maybe I draw her with more of a poofy skirt and whatnot. And I think that's what I'm going to try and do here. And let's just do this as a... Okay, first of all, I completely forgot. You can see something I was talking about the other day. Is that it? No, that's not it. What the hell? I don't even know what that layer is. Oh, that's the unused mouth shape. I don't need that layer. No, here you can see how I was originally doing, like, the using head sizes to get the proportions. And yeah, if you were to only look at just, like, the head and then all of these head shapes, it's like, yeah, you've truly created just a caterpillar. But we don't need that anymore, actually, because I have already gotten down to all of it. So back to skirt guide layer. The main, what do you call it, tension point? The main point where it's going to be, when a movement is going to change, is going to be up here, where it's resting on the leg. And then it's going to be something like this. The question after that is, where does it go underneath? I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Hand sanitizer. Yes, it's very handy. Dot, 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 dot. Brain trying to compute. Where are you? I know there's another good reference. Isn't there? Did I delete it? Oh, I've deleted it. Balls. Okay, never mind that one then. How do I do all this? I think I just gotta try it and see if it works or not. However, I have just noticed actually what I've done here, this doesn't make sense because on this point it's higher on the leg and on this point it's lower on the leg and then here higher on the leg. Still what's it? I think part of the other problem with me is it's I don't get out enough to get sick. Which I should get out more. I am trying to I'm trying to get organized with some of my IRL buddies to do more things. Because I miss them. Oh, my brain just completely lost the plot there. Okay, I think maybe actually somewhere in between these lines. Yeah, actually, I think the lines just look better when it's further like this. Yeah, I want the poofier skirt in this case. Now the question being, okay, does the skirt rest on the floor like this, or does it go around the legs? How does a skirt work? We all know what's going to happen. Just going to adjust the dream border. I'm actually going to draw that a bit now so I can figure out where that is. There you go, now the hand, and also that situation is not my problem anymore. Where is you? Get out of my sight. And then it's just a matter of getting the rest of that skirt shape in the background. And then link it all up with the torso. I think we just have some overlapping lines here. Take some of these main lines and they will disappear. They are hidden in various ways. And also get that torso guide layer. Because that, I mean, honestly, at this point, it just probably doesn't need to exist at all. And honestly, the skirt guide layer can just be a straight up normal layer. Because it's kind of... Well, actually, no. Because I need to draw the rest of that. That's just the basic shape. What did I just do? Erasing the wrong layer, that's what I just did. Okay, so now what I want to take is in Pippa's regular dress, she's got a shirt dress and then she's got like the kind of pleated skirt. I'm making it a much floofier thing. And what I wanted to do is have like a couple layers at the end, which are in different colors based on the ribbon she's got attached there. Just now realizing I'm once again drawing many frills now on a deformed fabric. Let's try it out and see what happens. Okay, first of all, skirt guide needs to go way a ways. Way away. I'm gonna draw a skirt itself on a different layer as well, because otherwise I'm going to get in trouble. Hang on. This as well, arms guide. I do not need this here. Goodbye. Actually, just hide the whole layer. Name the layer too. I just realized what I did wrong. I've erased parts I should not have erased yet. Get the fill tool, bring that back because I actually need to see it. There you go. That's back. Skirt. Catarina, please focus. Draw correctly. Okay. The how of doing frills again. Don't overcomplicate it, is the main thing. The one thing I've messed up here is these should probably be more directional. Yeah. Probably don't need to draw a line there, do I? I want to have a couple layers of these, ideally. Which is gonna make it hard for me to... Ooh. Yeah, I need to put that on multiple layers, I reckon. Also just shift that over entirely. Do 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 do. Ooh, it's a toughie. It's a toughie. No, you know what? I think the blue one should probably be the front and then draw more behind it. That's a bit easier to kind of figure out what's what. Nope, no it doesn't. Catarina, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Because they gotta sit on top of each other if I'm doing it like this. I think I need to give them more space. Is going to be absurdly poofy, I think, but honestly, that might make it. Not sure what's going on with this one, though. Try drawing from the other side. No, I don't actually. Not feeling doing more layers than that. I think do the 2 layers and then bring just a simple regular layer to bring it all together. This looks insane right now. Let's hang on. Turn off the what just happened? No, that's not what I want to. Turn off show mask. And then get rid of these lines so we can see just what's going on here. Actually, I need to draw the undersides of these as well. Oh, that's... This one actually needs to stay put, and in the contrast, that. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Then on the yellow layer, do the same. I think that's kind of doing what I want it to do. It's just hard to visually read it right now. Where's that torso bit, just to let me see where these lines are. Oh my god, what is going on with my tracking? kind of skirt are you trying to draw? The problem is it's an idea that's kind of like just in my head that I'm trying to realize. I'm not drawing from reference. The idea is I don't even know the names of these kind of things, so I'm just going to be describing. I can draw it on... If I draw it flat out, it's going to be much easier to explain. So there's the kind of just like a normal piece of fabric which is cut straight, and then underneath that there's 2 layers of frills in different colors coming out. That's the idea that's going on here, and then there's me trying to realize that in 3 dimensions when I don't know how... Oh, Pippa! I wasn't expecting... Was not expecting actual Pippa to show up. Hi, we're drawing Big Pippa today, and also regular Pippa drawing of Big Pippa. Welcome. Hi, brain not functioning very suddenly. Big Pippa is real, you know? Yes. Absolutely. Yes, we all know this. Hang on. Yes. Hang on. Hold on. Copy link. You can also check out Pippa at this link. Why did I type PP? Pippa Pebblesworth. Need to not do that. Oh dear. My brain's everywhere. I'm sorry. Wait, hang on. Do I wrench my Oshi? Yeah, sure. Talk about you. You say that, but there is also the issue that we are actively drawing Pippa, so it's like... But yes, trying to draw this skirt and then try to actually draw that. That is the problem that we are actively doing that. Sorry, I will try not to be distracted. But yeah, the last bit, I'm now going to return to focus. The last bit is just figuring out, okay, so we've got these frills, and then where does this line that's bringing it together go? So this is the line going from the frills underneath. I need to go back to here. Dun, dun. Now I know why you're here. Now I remember. I realize why you're probably here. What layer was the drawing on? This one. I'm going to recolor them because I will lose it otherwise. Quite possibly something like that. Okay. I'm going to assume, for the moment, that I've sort of done this right. And then hopefully... You have the power! Yeah, I mean, why the hell not? Why not? This arm is still bugging me. This looks like it's been elongated. How do we fix it? We cheat. We cheat just a little bit. No, only because I am committed to not flipping drawing that hand, at least for now. there's been a whole freaking thing going on with where? That's not the arm layer. A whole freaking thing going on with me struggling with hands and frills. What am I missing? This area around here that I can't draw on because I'm drawing on the wrong layer. We want buttons. Just do this ever so simply because currently we are what I call the napkin sketch stage, and it's just to get things in position as opposed to actually drawing them properly, even though I spent a lot of time drawing it properly. I don't know. Wondering. Okay, I need to address the feetsies over there. But also I've just noticed I need to kind of probably put some skirt out the back here as well. Just a little bit so that it kind of feels like a whole thing. And you, the arm, need to only slightly bulk out a bit. That looks better. Not perfect, but better. The actual later sketch will perfectionism be like that. Exactly. Exactly. Ooh. Sorry, that was a big old neck crack. Right. You. Feet/shoes. What am I doing about you? Do I make you? Do I... Well, one of them at least I think needs to be here because this one's going to be in frame even if I dream bubble it away. But no, I think I need to give that a shot. Where are you at, my big old reference sheet? I'm not going to put it on stream because there's also, well, there's things. Spoilers and other things on my reference sheet. But if you imagine the you know the "do it for her" meme, like from The Simpsons and all the variations of that. That's what my reference sheet of Pippa looks like. And then just so much more. It's bonkers. But that's... Whenever I make reference sheets for any character, I will just like, first of all, I'm looking for actual character sheets. And then anything I can find for different expressions and poses. So it's like, there's like all of the freaking membership artworks on there. There's all the like official or artworks you yourself have posted. Like there's so much on this board just so I can figure out what the heck I'm doing. And that's like, that's very similar for all of the reference boards I put together in general. They just get ridiculous. But that also kind of helps a bit with trying not to exactly just like copy a single reference because that's something I don't want to do. Just trying to figure out where is this shoe going? Is it flat on the ground? Is it sticking up? I don't know. I might need to get the Nope, I won't be getting the leg guides back up because I didn't even draw a skeleton for him. So it just ends there and that's all I do. Doot, 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 doot. And also, like, how big is a shoe? What are these? Do these have heels? No. They are just flat on the ground. I could give them heels. Pippa, if you're there, do you want heels? You don't need heels? Good point. Good point. That is the size I'm looking for, but it is completely out of place. That is still out of place. Thank goodness. Okay, maybe I'm looking for... kind of this kind of shape. Except the leg is... okay, yeah, bring me the flippin'... need to see where that leg is. I feel like I've drawn... hang on, I'm trying to just work out the proportions of the legs, because if I'm not careful, I'm going to make the lower leg look too short. I think that's right. I think. We'll find out. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's come to my attention that you have laces. I don't know how to draw laces. Really, I just walked to get water. That truly is the smallest of my problems, however. Okay, let's turn this into a guide layer and put that to the background so I can focus on the rest. Ba-dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Ba-dun, dun, dun. Drawing sneakers? Not exactly. I'll get you a quick old picture of what we're doing here. Hopefully this should just... no, never. Why would that happen? Paste it directly into CSP. Where'd you go? Oh, way up in the corner. There. This is effectively what we're trying to draw here. Pippa's shoes, which you can't see from this perspective, but it looks like they are kind of relatively flat on the bottom, and... well, no, I don't need to draw it again, do I? Because I've drawn kind of the base shape over here. I'm actually not going to make them entirely flat on the bottom. It's going to be just like a very low heel, like the kind of low heel you expect to see on a shoe, because they shouldn't really be entirely flat, I don't think. I know you say you don't need heels, but you can just tower that extra bit above everyone else. Bottom flat. What does that mean? What are you saying? Okay, good. That's the right layer. Is that how that works? Extra intimidation, yes. My god. You've only just given me another idea. Just as a silly separate doodle. Just like especially tall Pippa with the heels towering over you intimidatingly. I feel like I'll need to draw that another time. Probably not on stream, just as a little one. I need to remind myself that I'm drawing for this leg and not this leg. It's actually very distracting. I might just, yeah, hide that so I can focus on what I'm doing. And then the thing I usually mess up is the back of the shoe, which kind of, well, it depends on the shape, doesn't it, and the material. This one's kind of molded to the back of the foot, so it should probably be around there. Is this actually going to be visible? No. Because it's behind this leg. Okay. Maybe I should have that up so I can understand when lines are not needed and I don't need to go so crazy on them. Elaborate. That's a thumbs up and not... Okay, that is a thumbs up. For a second I thought that emote was like... It almost looks like you're giving us the finger. But no, it's a thumbs up, I can tell, don't worry. So this actually needs to go up and be like that, I think. Needs to meet with the leg, but also not quite like that. Who's booping me? The craziest thing just happened. Oh, maybe I shouldn't read the secret message out loud. I'll stop reading out loud, don't worry, Lala. You can tell me your secrets, and I will not spill them to the general public, don't worry. What the fresh hell? Oh, I see. Okay. Right. Breathing ASMR. Can you hear me breathing? I'm gonna have to check that out later. What the fresh hell? Lala's freaking cooking. Okay, that's cannot react to the secrets I am being told because it's absolutely bonkers. Lala out here telling me critical secrets and not realizing I'm on stream and just like have to try my hardest not to react to them. It's fine. She is a treasure. Okay, this tongue, or whatever part of the shoe is called, doesn't go that far, does it? It's gonna be like that, and something like that. We only need the tiniest bit of hint there. Nani, you'll never know until she's cooked it. I thought it was noticeable because you mentioned something about your mic and breathing. I mean, let me just on OBS. I don't know. It doesn't look like you can. I'm just looking at the levels. It doesn't look like you can hear me breathing all that easily. My mic is not in any kind of ASMR mode or anything. Right, let's just get the basics of this in, which, first of all, lines to remind myself to draw the gosh darned laces, and then it's a big old buckle here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's actually... I have been misinterpreting that shape. Yeah, oh, that's not a shape. There will be no Catarina ASMRs anytime soon. I do not have the right kind of microphone for that. And from what I can glean, that is probably expensive. And I do not have the monies for such a thing just yet. Maybe in future. I'm not opposed to it as long as it's not like as long as it's not weird stuff. Okay, let's go with that for now. I think the problem now is I need to draw the other one. No, I don't. No, I don't. I do not need to draw the other one. This is the napkin sketch. I can copy and paste this. It's going to look identical. We all know this. Okay, and now we take, is that this one? Yep. Lay a mask it away once more. I was hoping for that. What is a skibbity toilet ASMR? Please explain. What the hell do you mean? Oh, I'm remembering now, actually. I think that was the subject of, like, the higher tier membership content you did. I'm sadly not quite that higher tier of hipster, so I have no idea what the actual contents of that was. Okay. That might work, and that's kind of going off screen, so... Well, I need to make this come together a bit more, don't I? I just throw you into that area. It might work. Oh no! Oh no! Is this shoe shape correct? Just about, possibly. Make it your skivity way? What? There are times when Pippa says things, it's like, I understand this person. And there are times when Pippa says something and I say, I don't remotely understand this person. Let's get Catarina, zoom enough. Listen, I'm not on the TikToks. I'm sorry, Pippa. I don't understand. I know so little of whatever the heck is going on with the skibbity toilet. What it is and what I simply don't know. Do I kind of wish I understood? Kind of, because I want to know what the hell my Oshi is saying. But on the other hand, well, I guess when I really think about it, there's not that much excuse, is there? Okay. I am checking over this and thinking, do I need to do much more to this stage, or do I just need to move on and actually draw the thing? I think the last thing I'm missing is what I said at the start of the stream. Making the hair nice and floofy, because don't try to understand it, it's futile. Save yourself, don't fall into brain rot. Okay, well, for starters, while I do have a TikTok account, I don't scroll on TikTok. So like I'm not absorbing, well, I'm not really absorbing anything of it. And the vast majority of people I am following on TikTok is just all of the Globy talents. So it's like, okay, I have given you all a follow, and like most of the time if I log into TikTok, it's just gonna be Globy stuff, so it's not that much of a problem. Even when I do log in, that's what we need to do. We need to figure out how to make your hair long yet floofy. Oh no. I think I've made my precious Pippa cry and run away. I'm joking. Never any pressure to stick around or say things in chat. But it is a pleasure if you want to be here. Do I want to make this bit longer as well? Maybe. Maybe. Just make it better than banana. Well, you just reminded me. No, don't. No, I've made it worse. Hi, Irina Nagatska. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Do I need to make another frickin' layer for this? And also, did I? Oh, stop. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything is fine. Maybe. This is the problem with drawing everything on one layer. Super cute indeed. Yes. You forgot how to pronounce your name yourself? What? How? Ooh. I think I'm going to move on to the more detailed sketch stage, and that's where I will draw the hair properly. Because I think if I try to draw it too much now, I'm simply going to get lost. She says as she keeps drawing lines. Okay, yeah, let's... The crown. I keep forgetting the crown. I wanted to sort the crown out. Okay. Paste. That is now a separate layer, so I can adjust that more freely. Just forgot it. So you cool with any pronunciations? All right, fair enough. The hell? Oh, I messed up the layer mask. I'm really gonna have to figure out how I do tracking when I'm drawing, because like if I just stick my head down too much, A, you're not seeing any. All you're seeing is me being sleepy Catarina. And B, sometimes it's just freaking the heck out. Okay, you give me this. I can just actually use the layer tools, can't I? That'll probably help. Transform, scale, rotate. There we go. So... that. No. Maybe it was okay before. Ah! It needs to either be bigger or smaller, and I can't decide which way. I don't think it needs to be, like, huge. But also it's kind of like, where and how does this sit on the head? Okay, if she's leaning this way, maybe actually. I do that real quick, and then I erase this line. Does that look? Does it? Does it? Does my brain like it? Maybe. 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 I think that's fine. It's just the head shape. It's back here that's the problem. Add a device, tap up to set up your... That's not... What? Pair device? No, that's someone else trying to pair, which they're not going to pair. Stranger, please do not pair to my flippin' PC. Someone trying to use Bluetooth and clicking me for some reason. I don't know. I'm sure it was probably just an honest mistake. Feeling is it probably needs to be back here, and then separate to that need to have the regular, well, semi-regular floofy shorter strands coming out up there. This is the problem, it's trying to make it look like Pippa but also give her longer hair. I'm wondering if I'm just gonna have to sacrifice the longer hair, which I don't want to. Gosh, didn't clean it up so quickly. Yes and no. I'm not sure about it still, is the problem. Also, hair is kind of like... sorting out these big shapes is one of the easier things, I think. Just because it's... well, first of all, I've done it a lot more than many other things. But also they're much simpler and more versatile curves than things like the frills that I was having. Catarina talented. Catarina skilled. Which I do not mean to say like in any kind of bragging way or anything. It's just that like it's very much something where I get there by learning a lot, by doing it and learning a lot. It was quite hard to draw for me, especially when you draw it with traditional style paper and pencil. Yes, absolutely. And I did most of my learning with a drawing tablet. That is absolutely, that's absolutely been an advantage for me. Because you can just try again with not much effort. I have my Nintendo Switch left Joy-Con in my left hand with a bunch of shortcuts to it. I have an additional shortcuts wheel attached to my pen buttons, so it's like I have so many tools at my disposal to make it easier for myself. That as well, I guess, yeah. It's, in general, if you want to learn to draw, making that easier for yourself, not just through those digital tricks, digital tools, not tricks really, but also just like, as Lala was saying earlier, don't make things more complicated than they should be, but also set things up for yourself such that you can do things easier. Like, don't restrict yourself when you're trying to learn. Which I'm not necessarily saying that you're consciously putting restrictions out there, but if there are ways where you can make it easier to just doodle freely, those ways are going to help you a lot. Be it by using a tablet or a lightbox or just having a lot of paper. No, I want to do the long hair. Oh! The windows. That's very sweet of you, Vivi. With the tools both digital and traditional, but I don't have a touch either one. Ah. I still haven't done drawing myself in OC though, can't really decide on clothing. I find that quite difficult as well. I would say if you want to design an OC, for me at least, I find it more difficult to try and do like a drawing from scratch. And like the way I went about figuring out my VTuber model and also the previous iterations, which you probably haven't seen. The way I did that is I just did it in VRoid Studio, which is the 3D avatar app that I made this with. And basically try things out, drawing not with a tablet, but just with my mouse, shapes onto the model and figure out, okay, what kind of things do I like, and then progress it from there. And then another thing is Picru. That's a really good way to just kind of figure out the general colors and styles that you want to go for. Trying to figure out if I can do some longer hair here, because that was the idea I wanted to go for. I don't really want to abandon it because I think it's going to be nice for this one. Mochiy will wear a helmet. Also, I'm drawing it in 2D. Well, on one hand, if it's like a permanently helmeted character, I think that's interesting because like the main thing is probably going to be the helmet. You can really kind of focus on what the helmet's going to look like. The clothing, I guess it depends on the style you're going for, doesn't it? Yeah, it is difficult. Pretty good base. Now I need to figure out how a next step, like commissioning someone to actually make the character original. No commissioned art. Interesting. Yeah, if you're unfamiliar, I should just start. If you're unfamiliar, I would say, VV, check out VGen. That is like a really good place to. Error, try again. Am I online? It looks like I'm online. Hold up. Why is my chat not working? Send this. Hopefully that worked. They design characters from scratch. What is their pricing on this? Yeah, you can ask. I think Lala was saying yesterday, though, she herself is busy, so probably not Lala unless, like, you're good to wait until New Year's at least. But check out VGen, because you can find a lot of artists on there. You can search specifically for those who will do character design. You can see what their prices are. In general, the system is... That's why you're not immediately rushing. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. But you can find artists of a lot of types there very easily. And it's very much built to be safe for both the artist and the commissioner. So they will help you get your money back if there's a sketchy artist, and they will obviously strike or ban said artist if they're not good, and likewise if there's a bad customer, they will help the artist. I don't know, well, whatever the case is, maybe the customer's not paying up, maybe the client's being abusive, whatever the case is. The whole thing is making a system where both parties are supported how they need to be. Let me just reline these locks. Now I've tried to get an outline for them. Well, actually, I probably won't. Oh, Catarina, what a mess you've made. Okay, at this point I have to tell myself, stop. This is the napkin layer. It is time to get onto a more detailed sketch. Yeah, it does seem like a really good platform. It's one I will hopefully use myself in the future, but I need to like build a portfolio for myself and set up PayPal and whatnot. There's still freaking this in the corner. Yeah, I still need to set up a lot before I even think more about opening commissions. But yeah, I've managed to get an account thanks to Lala at least. But Lala does her commissions on there as well now. And I've commissioned her myself through there. I can tell you, like, it's a very smooth process. You specifically get a chat room between you and the artist when you make a commission, which is very nice. Very easy to send any of your references and whatnot. Yeah, I really like it. Okay, let's make a new folder and do actual sketch, because it has been so long since I did such a thing. I can also get rid of the guides now. And that. Maybe not that. This makes me laugh so much. Oh, that is the thing. That is the one thing. Different. Give me... Not that big. Not that big at all. I do like to use the actual real pencil tool for the more detailed sketch. Let's go. Thank you, Apples. Nice of you to stop by. I hope you have a good day. Or night. I think it's probably night where you are. Going by what you said previously. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Someone else. I don't know. Difficult to keep track of people, but I will get better at it. That should not be quite that wide, should it? I actually quite like these next stages. Honestly, doing that initial figuring out the shapes kind of thing is the more difficult thing I find. Ooh. Wrist, you are okay. Don't worry. Everything is fine. Don't worry. I know I just said something about my wrist. I'm not in any sort of pain or anything. I just had a sudden weird sensation, but it's already gone. Now. Hair. Drawing hair, actually. I'm drawing it nicely. Can I write that even more? Do, 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 do. Had a terrible idea, but I'm not gonna say it right now. I'll save that for a private message. Yeah, don't worry. Wrist is perfectly fine. Thankfully, I've not really had much problems in the ways of wrist pain or carpal tunnel or anything so far with drawing. Or at least, not as far as I know. I could be having mountains of problems and I just like don't know what they're supposed to feel like, so you know. Supposed to or supposed not to feel like, rather. Honestly, the worst I get most of the time is just like, and it's not even bad, it's just like I will have, if you think of like the cold from an ice cube, it's kind of like that feeling, but not. That's the kind of sensation I get sometimes. But honestly, like, no pain or anything, nothing that's stopping me from drawing. And it's always stuff that goes away on its own. Something like this. I erase some of these extra lines. Biggest problem is drawing in 3D, since I was afraid to do so in the past. And only this summer I started to learn how to do it, still a noob. Interesting. Yeah. As I mentioned I mentioned this in a previous stream recently. It might have just been the last drawing stream. Sorry, remember to hydrate. I'm afraid I don't have too much advice I can really give on the subject because I have the opposite problem. I am not good at drawing I could leave it at that. I could just say I am not good at drawing. No. I'm not that self-deprecating. I'm not good at drawing things flat. Which I say in every sense of the meaning. I can't really draw things face on well. Like, imagine just like the artwork for a VTuber model, right? You've just got the character facing the screen, straight on, very symmetrical. I am terrible at that. And I expect I will probably never draw like that kind of artwork for VTuber models because I don't enjoy it. Very simple. They mentioned that I want to draw a manga. I don't think you mentioned it here. I think I saw because just like I may or may not have stalked one or two members of We Will Not Say the Thing. Only the tiniest bit. But no, I spotted that that was something you were interested in. I didn't know precisely what the subject of your manga or anything was, though. no, the said thing, I just looked into people a little. Don't worry, I do not know your home address or anything. I didn't look that far. It's just like, ooh, who's this person I don't know of? And it's like, oh, that's who they are, cool. How come I did it well on this side and I'm not doing it well on this side? Probably because I'm overcomplicating it. I need to make that a big poster on my wall. Just don't overcomplicate it. Manga's gonna be like Initial D, but main characters change every season. Okay. Is that specifically a cars racing kind of thing? Or something different? Unfortunately, the only thing I know about Initial D is Eurobeat and all that kind of thing. You hear chill music now, but when I'm drawing on my own, there's a lot of Eurobeat. Doing here? What are these shapes, Catarina? That's why this is not correct, is it? Oh. Cars racing, cars go vroom. Also tried to make a plot out of it somehow. I mean, if plot is uninteresting, then why make it in the first place? Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, if you just kind of want to draw, like, cars and whatnot, I think that's fine also. But yeah, when you're making something with a story, it's a question of, okay, what is the structure, if that makes sense? What is actually going on? But yeah, if that's like what you enjoy drawing, absolutely, like, find a way to focus on those parts that you enjoy, because that's how you make the most of it. And that's also how, like, you'll make, that's how quality happens. Those are the words I'm trying to say. Quality happens when you put effort into something you enjoy because you enjoy it. Why is it freaking hot in here? It's, oh, because sun's streaming through my window. Close those curtains. Races are going to be nicely cooked. Yeah, exactly. There we go. No more sunlight. Yeah, because if you make those scenes really well cooked, and like that's the focus, then I'm sure people will enjoy it. because it's going to be like your passion for the thing coming through, and that's how it comes together. Not even looking at the right frickin' side, am I? What the? Okay. We don't like it when the drawing application freezes. I'm wondering if I should just start that side over again. Which I'm kind of not feeling it. Try my best to salvage it. Don't get the frickin' liquify tool out for once. That's not the right direction. Also, I don't think I want it to be... Oh, actually, that might have just helped. A little bit. Need to erase a lot, I think. Yeah, just get rid of that. I think that's my problem whenever I try to draw Pippa's hair. I need to do like this, the outer floof first and then draw inwards, because otherwise I just end up with a shape which there isn't too much to it and it kind of melds with the head too much. And if I make this one bigger, maybe. I want to make it so that we'll have every single minor thing detailed, for example, tire pressure, temperature, wet suspension conditions, so many other things. Also, I will have some side characters that will do the explanation part. Is that kind of like you'll have the characters doing the narration kind of thing? The one example that's coming to mind is in My Hero Academia, Boku no Hero, whatever you call it. They have Present Mike as like the narrator for the quirks and whatnot. I think it's him anyways. Yeah, that's cool. I think that's a good way of integrating characters into something that would otherwise be like very heavy on, like by design you're making it heavy on the vehicles, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think that's a good way to mix the characters in, what I mean. I'll fight these hairs later. Dun, dun, da, da, dun, 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 da, dun, da, da, da. It's weird because I'm kind of partly referencing like actual official art and then also referencing one of my own previous arts. Specifically the one of Pippa wearing a Dark Magician Girl's outfit. If you have not seen that, it is on my channel as a short, very easy to find on the front page. Do 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 do. The music is so relaxing. I know, it's so good. I really should get a proper list of the different pieces of music and put them in the description or somewhere. I would like to credit those artists, those musicians a little better. Yeah, I'm glad that it seems like everyone in chat always seems to enjoy the music as well. It's difficult to find a song that like you can just vibe to and it doesn't really get boring. And then this, the hairpin, snowflake-shaped hairpin, which I find an absolute nightmare to draw, and I'm wondering, should I even try to draw it at this stage? Now I'm realizing I have to draw it twice. I think I will do as I did previously, just draw it towards the end of the illustration, because it's difficult to draw, and trying to sketch it, I think, first of all, not that necessary, because it's a very regular shaped thing. And secondly, it's just going to be a lot of extra effort for drawing the same thing over and over again. Like, there's not really much in the ways of construction or anything in that head, and it's just, it's there, it needs to be drawn. actually just going to redo that, and that will be it. That's all I will have in this layer. One part of me says I should draw the upper eyelid, and the other part of me says, nah. Honestly, especially in this one, it's kind of supposed to look a little goofy. So... yeah, that probably looks about right. Oops. It would probably be smarter to copy and paste this. Just simply bring that across and make sure it's rotated nicely. Not remotely in the right position, is it? Oh, just merge down. Just merge down. And the other eyebrow. Maybe that eyebrow is too raised, actually. I think it should be more relaxed. Moments where our thoughts fight each other. Yeah, that is the my brain was going to say the autistic process. No, that's the artistic process. No. That was not at all what I was trying to say. To my knowledge, I don't have any kind of... well, might have ADHD. Don't know. I don't think, I do not think I have a form of autism, though. Autistic. If anything... well, I don't know. I think that's just art in general, as opposed to any specific kind of... situation. How to draw this correctly. Or at least sort of correctly. Yeah, kind of like that. That's funny. Now that I'm laughing at this, I know it's going to be a good drawing. If I'm enjoying myself, it's going to turn out good. Maybe that was what was so wrong with that part. Maybe I just need to bring the hair in a little bit. Cute. Okay. And now we move down. And we are looking at less at reference and more at the napkin layer. The one thing I didn't do on the napkin layer, however, was fully figure out pajamas and everything. Oopsie. One thing that always messes me up is the neck. It's like, okay, so there's the shoulders and then there's the traps, whatever the heck the full name of the traps is. And then it's like, okay, where does the neck connect to that and how? Also, that seems like it needs to come down a bit, doesn't it? This is why we do the second sketch, so that you fix these things. And also this step here should not be. Should not just be the skin, it should be the PJs. Question is, if it's open like this, what is going here? Probably very similar to what I had in the top version, where it's got a collar that's open. Dun, 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 dun. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. Come here. Now just the question of how I make this look good. Ta-da! This part is just directly behind the neck and be hidden away. That will possibly work. Probably, possibly. Just trying to figure out if I should leave that line partly disconnected so that it kind of has focus to it. I think that's a decision for later though. And then the situation over here is going to be more like we've got two lines. We've got the lines where it's meeting the skin, and then there's the line where what's it called? It's the part where the buttons are either connected or where the buttonholes are. That section and how it either folds back or doesn't. And I think it's going to be folding back in this case. Maybe it isn't? Ooh. I'm gonna have to go and get real life reference. Find something with buttons so that I can... I have something with buttons. My jeans! Doot, 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 doot. Hold on. Go to a new frickin' canvas real quick. How does this work? Color at the top. Color comes off of this part, then the buttons would actually go beneath the color. It's this part. So the line is actually coming off of here. Theory, maybe. No? Yes. No. Yes. Because in order for that to make sense, the button thingy is actually going down here. So, actually, we're going to see it fold. Fold like this, I believe. And then we see ah! Something like that. figuring out a thing. There we go. And then we're gonna have it fold the other way. It's the thing here. This is not quite working, is it? Okay. I do not need to be... Wait, no, I'm looking at it backwards, aren't I? Ah! This is the only part which needs to be folded like that. And honestly, the other thing I was gonna say, I would not need to be necessarily drawing this like it's an actual shirt where it's got that whole thing separate. No, I just need to be drawing it so that this has a fold, and then after that, this can just be normal shape, basically. It doesn't need the two lines, it can just be, okay, the buttons or buttonholes are there. Which side did I decide? The buttons are on the other side, so this is just buttonholes on this one. And go wee! And that'll be fine. Let's get the other side of this real quick. Let's make the other side just a little bit different. Less symmetry equals more natural, I guess. Let's get some of these outer shapes going on. That doesn't look remotely how oops. That's what I was doing. I needed to make it tension point. It should be more form-fitting, and then that's probably fine in any case. It's too much and not the right shape. Something like that, I think. No, don't. Okay, good. Ooh. Any moment where it stops responding, it's just like, no, don't crash. It's been so long since I saved. I'm worried about that hand. It's fine, I'll get to it and figure it out. The only thing about this, let me just... The only thing I'm wondering is, do I need to do more creases or something on the shirt here? But I think it's probably a job for shading. Do that, some guidelines there. I'm thinking of this as a rather soft material, so I'm wary of doing too many lines. Not sure. Okay. But I think... It's so funny to me. I think we wrap up the stream. EP Pippa, yeah. I think we wrap up because it is coming towards 5 PM and you know what that means. It's about time that we trying to work out if I have like weirdly more echo in the room than usual. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. Let's close up for the day. It's nearly 5 PM, which means it's, well, unless I'm wrong and she's early, it's nearly time for Lala's stream. But also, let's This is the part where YouTube takes forever to load. Stream's going for almost an hour. Did she start earlier? Well, we're absolutely going to raid then. God dang it. Nice chill stream. I'm glad. Allah, I didn't know you were streaming. Okay, let's go see her. Set up our little pie arena. And this is... You enjoyed the stream? I'm glad to hear it. And here is where we are going to raid, because I don't have raiding abilities, and also they're apparently not working anyways. So prepare your little raid message there, and let's go over see Lala. I actually need a break. Wow. Take care, everyone. Remember to hydrate, and I will see you. Oh right, I'm off tomorrow. I'll be back Monday finishing off Sonic Adventure 2. Look forward to it. It'll be 2 PM this time. It won't be early in the morning. But yes. Bye, Irina. See you soon. Let's go say hi to Lala. Bye, Irina.